There's a story at the very end of Genesis that reminds us that we never outgrow our need of hearing of the forgiveness that we have in Jesus Christ. The story is this. 17 years have passed since Joseph brought his father Jacob and all his brothers down to live in Egypt. Now, when Jacob dies, his brothers are still worried that Joseph now is going to hate them and seek reprisal against them for what they did to him many years before. Their old guilt is gathering no rust, as the proverb says. So they make up this story. They send a messenger to Joseph saying, hey, before Dad died, he asked us to ask you to be gracious to us, to forgive us. Now Joseph sees right through this ruse. He's heartbroken. He weeps. He says, listen, you meant it for evil, but God meant it for good, to bring about the result of all this good that has resulted. I'm going to take care of you and your children. He comforted them. In Hebrew, he spoke to their heart. He spoke kindly to them. They needed to hear the good news that everything was okay between them and Joseph. We need to hear daily, weekly, all the time, that everything is okay between us and Jesus. And Jesus never tires of saying, I forgive you. He never tires of saying, I forgive you for what you did today, or what you did 17 years ago. He is the God of forgiveness. He shed his blood for our forgiveness. And so he never tires of saying that to us, and we never outgrow our need of hearing that Jesus has paid the penalty for our sins. He forgives us. We are reconciled to the Father because of him.